EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got the room past the 30. And he's brought down right past the 35-yard line. On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Ncaa. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Why, Tony?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. A good physical run, motoring forward for Ncaa.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. 4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's complete. It's Ncaa. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll take it on in. Johnston. Touchdown, LA. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mixon. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here we go. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
To Ncaa
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
A 38-yard attempt.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Putting the tight end in motion.
Hey, uno more. Buggy.
They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have a Texans first down as he pushes forward for a couple on fourth and inches.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes.
He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be second down.
Ray. Hold me to try.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. Defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got a team of first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This pass complete to Darius Davis. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. That is caught for 3. To the goal line and in. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. That is second TD catch of the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Already.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. It's second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
White Tony. 18. What's that? Buggy. 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On second down, Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's down. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time these teams have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert to throw. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
27-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
59. Go.
To throw, it's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Monday gets it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Chargers have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Look to hot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The most with the smooth flows jumping to a block. I can see it.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Whoa! And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Chargers
now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Texans 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. play action. Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought in at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right to the right, right to the right. 118. That's it.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Justin Avoidby in there on the stop.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Texans.
Dell, the motion man. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. He is going to have a Texans first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says first down.
First down.
Oh, ready.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
The 15-yard line.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Rolling right. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Texans 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Chargers take over first and 10 as they're on the 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
380. Straight out. Go. Hey, go, go, go.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He looks sideline and finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Like so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Set. 6.
Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
That's it.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's second down.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Lots of space, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
18. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-zones.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
All right. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
You'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now, on 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
All right.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Set. Ready.
On the give, here's Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Go.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL